You think you know Napoleon? The general, the politician, the myth? But there's a side to him that history books rarely reveal. Here, 10 things about Napoleon Bonaparte that no one knows. But first, subscribe to the channel to never miss contents like this one. Number 10. He was terrified of cats. Despite his fearsome reputation, Napoleon had a strange phobia of cats. This may seem odd for a military leader, but it's a quirk that sets him apart from the stereotypical image of a stoic conqueror. Some historians believe that Napoleon's fear of cats may have been a result of a childhood incident where he was attacked by a cat. Others speculate that it may have been a superstition or a cultural belief. Number 9. He had a phobia of open doors. Napoleon was also afraid of open doors, believing that they were a sign of danger or intrusion. This unusual fear may have stemmed from his experiences in war, where open doors could lead to ambushes or attacks. Napoleon's fear of open doors may have been related to his paranoia and mistrust of others. He was always on guard against potential threats, and he may have seen open doors as a vulnerability. Number 8. He was a terrible dancer. Despite his charisma and confidence, Napoleon was known for his awkward and clumsy dancing. This was a stark contrast to his military prowess and political acumen. Napoleon's dancing was so bad that he was once described as a bear in a china shop. His lack of coordination and grace was a source of amusement for his contemporaries. Number 7. He was obsessed with personal hygiene. Napoleon was very particular about his appearance and hygiene. He had a daily routine that included bathing, shaving, and hairdressing. This attention to detail was unusual for his time, when personal hygiene was not as important as it is today. He also had a personal valet who helped him with his grooming. Number 6. He was a chain smoker. Napoleon was a heavy smoker, often lighting up multiple cigars a day. This habit was likely detrimental to his health, but he continued to smoke despite the risks. Napoleon's smoking habit was likely detrimental to his health. He was known to smoke up to 20 cigars a day, which could have contributed to his respiratory problems and other health issues. Number 5. He was a hypochondriac. Napoleon was often convinced that he was sick, even when there was no evidence of illness. This hypochondria may have been a result of his stressful lifestyle and constant exposure to danger. He was always worried about his health, and he often consulted doctors for minor ailments. Number 4. He was a vegetarian. Napoleon was a vegetarian for most of his life. This was unusual for his time, when meat was a staple food. His vegetarianism may have been due to health concerns or personal preference. Majority of historians believe that he may have adopted a vegetarian diet for health reasons. Number 3. He was a talented writer. In addition to his military and political accomplishments, Napoleon was also a talented writer. He wrote several books, including memoirs and letters. His writing style was clear, concise, and often poetic. He was also known for his ability to write effective propaganda. Number 2. He was a fan of classical music. Napoleon was a great admirer of classical music, particularly the works of Mozart and Beethoven. He often listened to music while working or relaxing. He was also known to play the piano himself. Number 1. He had a pet eagle. Napoleon had a pet eagle named Josephine, named after his first wife. The eagle was a symbol of power and authority, and it was often seen perched on his shoulder during military campaigns. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel to never lose contents like this.